Hi, everyone, and welcome to Identi-Tea. This is episode 9. I'm your host, Mario Carlos.
Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Ricardo. How are you?
I'm doing good. I feel like I've just been really busy, lifing, but
Cheers. Lifing.
cheers to me.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
It's been a while. It's been like
Oh, it has been. It's been a while since I drank, too.
sure.
About 24 hours.
I feel like there's been a lot going on. Like we had the baby Bautismo. That was like
baby who's 4.
about to be 5, but he's still a baby.
Yes, he is.
I think he's gonna be 18, and I'm still gonna call him my baby.
Yeah, I mean, he's always going to be our baby, but at some point we do have to check out of calling him the baby.
It's funny because I call him the baby, and then when people ask me, "Oh, how old is he?" and I'm like, "He's about to be 5." They're like, "Oh,
it's a big ass baby."
Yeah. So we had the Bautismo. That was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
I think it's been 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been 3 weeks.
No, it's been 2.
No, it can't be 2.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was not this weekend, but the weekend before. So 2 weekends ago.
It was on June 28th. I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5, 2 to 3, whatever.
There's been a lot going on, so we had that going on. How did you think everything turned out?
I think everything turned out amazing. I was happy with the amount of people that were able to join us.
Thank you.
I was keep in mind where we live. It is super hot, so the fact that it was about 95 to 100 degrees, and luckily everything turned out well. No one melted. The food was amazing.
I thought I was going to be the first one who was going to melt, but I think I handled it pretty well.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to say it was a 12 out of 10.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you to everyone who did join us on that special day. It was fun. It was a really good turnout.
I think so too. I think I like the turnout and the turnout. Yeah, that's a word, right? Yeah, turnout. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was fun. And then what did we do after that? Then
I don't know. I feel like we've been so busy. That's why I was like, it has to have been 3 weeks.
No, it's been 2. And then we had your brother's birthday. But I feel like I'm forgetting.
I feel like we're the concert.
Oh yeah.
We went to the Out of This World concert. That was Missy Elliott, Ciara, Busta Rhymes here in Oakland, California.
You forgot the other guy.
Timbaland, who was like pointless. I don't know what he went. I didn't. He did like one song. I didn't even know what it was. I couldn't understand not one word.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, I only know one song from him, but I know he produces a lot of beats for her. Well, he produced a lot of beats for her. So maybe he was just there. Maybe he was DJing for her in the back.
Maybe he was helping her check her mic. I really don't know.
I don't know. And then he came out, and then the song that he sang, I've never heard in my life.
I know. I thought it was going to be the one with Carrie Hilson, The Way You Are.
Yeah. That's my favorite song from him. Well, that's the only one I know.
Yeah.
He has the other one with that one girl. That girl, I think she's Italian. Nelly
Furtado?
Yeah.
I think he just produced her.
Promiscuous Girl or something?
I don't know. I think it is.
Yeah.
Valentino loves that song. I don't know. Valentino's like such a 90s music lover.
Well, because that's all they play on Roblox, so that's what he knows.
Not Roblox.
Yeah, they play
no free promo.
They have parties, and he goes in the parties.
We're talking about blocks.
Yeah, that's what he knows, because they have like characters, and they go parties, and he goes into clubs and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's been telling me, I'm your manager. I don't know where he got that from. Even today, as I was doing laundry, he walked in and was just like, "Manager, I need to talk to you."
Oh, not him turning into a Karen.
Right? He was a Karen. He was like, "I need a popsicle." So random, but he got what he want.
I think that I think Missy was, I obviously you can tell that the budget went to Missy. Obviously, she's producing the show, so obviously
Yeah.
she had the biggest budget, but you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really, maybe because I'm not a fan of the other people.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, okay, great. But when she came out, I was like, okay, you know, this is Missy, right?
Yeah.
So, respect for her. I mean, her, what's it called? Her set? Yeah, her set.
Her set, her choreographers,
her
dancers.
set. You can tell. Again, you can tell she spent money on the graphics and all that.
The production of everything. It was nice.
Yeah.
Ciara did really good. Her clothes was a little too baggy, where I could see she was getting it, but I don't think it was showing through all that baggy jean clothes she was wearing. Because now that I'm seeing the LA clips on an app, it's been completely different. But she did her thing. I'm very proud of that outcome of the concert. It was fun. The people that went with us were amazing too.
Yeah.
No free promo. No, just kidding.
No free promo to those people.
But going back to the baptism, what was your favorite part of that night, day? When it ended.
Right, when everyone went home. And hold on, let me text Carmen.
Oh. I know what you're texting her. They're about to like scream. So it's just gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys might be able to hear what we're talking about. Let's see. We need to get security. We need Sue's security in here.
Right.
Sue's production.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh. I'm trading you.
Yeah, so what was your question?
What was my question? Oh, my question was, what was your favorite part of the baptism?
I think seeing, I mean, I know this might be like a blah 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 answer, but I think just seeing everyone, like, I think you know, everyone that has supported us and has helped us. I mean, it hasn't been easy, you know. I think like we have gone through a lot, and just it felt like that was finally like not the end of the seal. Wait, I don't know if that's
like a sealed everything.
Yeah, like sealed everything in that chapter, right? Like I obviously he's only 4. There's like so much that's gonna come our way, but I think that piece and that part was sealed with finalizing this, you know, this thing
the chapter.
Yeah, this chapter. You know, like I think that that's the best part, seeing everyone that has supported us, everyone that has helped us, being here and enjoying each other. I know that's like a very
cliche thing to say.
Yeah, but that is it.
That's actually my favorite part too. I think it
and
definitely...
The paletero.
The paletero was, you know, that was pretty cool. I think that was pretty iconic.
I think what's even more funnier is that some people who might not be aware thought that Mario got some random paletero from the street, which there's nothing wrong. If I would have seen one, we would have grabbed one, but it wasn't a random paletero. So there was a few people that maybe are not used to seeing
how creative we are,
or street vendors, you know, just they're like, oh my god, there's a street vendor here or something. But I think that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty iconic. I thought that was cool. We actually placed the order with this local paleteria, nieveria in Antioch 3 weeks in advance. So that was pretty cool because we always find little things that's going to make each party different. So that was pretty cool. And once again, I agree with you. Just sealing everything, closing the envelope. I think it always crosses... Well, for me, it always crosses my mind because for my baptism padrinos, I don't really know them like that. Like I met them once in my life. It's in my 24 years of age.
Girl.
So I think that's always a thing, you know, picking the right persons that are going to be in your life continuously for your child and guide them and do all the right things that Padrino is supposed to do. So I definitely think we picked the right ones. I definitely think they showed out and, you know, didn't come to play. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think all of them individually. Yeah, I'm very happy with the people that we picked.
Yeah.
You know, but not just because we picked those 4 people, it doesn't mean that, you know, like there's other individuals that obviously we didn't get to pick. But I think I'm grateful. I'm grateful again, like that our son has been surrounded by a lot of love, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's. I mean, at the end of the day, think about it, right? We're 2 guys, so you don't know how people are gonna react to that, right? Like it's always like I don't know, but I think it's been nothing but joy, happiness, and obviously, you know, you and I have gone through like a lot through that process, but I think overall, like there's been a lot of support, so I'm grateful. Yeah. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I think that definitely was like 12 out of 10. It was great. I know some people that couldn't make it, and that's perfectly fine. I understand. Life is busy. Yeah. For the family that couldn't make it, it's fine. Some of them I don't fuck with anymore, and I don't need them in my life. So they could all suck one. But
cheers to
I
that.
want to throw that out there.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. So just to say briefly, someone decided to run their mouth, and for some reason they thought my siblings and my parents need them in their life. We don't.
Ooh, just had to throw that out there.
We don't. We'll never ask anybody for anything. Luckily, I will always say this. My parents worked hard enough in their life for me and my siblings to never have to ask anybody for shit.
Okay, so now that that's out.
So if you're watching this, family.
Well, YouTube is free, so.
Subscribe.
Right. Yeah. So then last weekend we well, you know, we celebrated your brother's birthday. It was fun.
It was a good turnout. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a lot of love for your family. Like I really do love your family. It's crazy. Maybe because I've been with you for so long. Bitch.
Continue.
I mean, dude, your sister's 20?
Yeah, she's 20. The first time Ricardo met my sister, it was at her Hannah Montana party.
She was 3, right? Or 4?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
She was like 3 or 4, very young. Do you remember what she said about Hannah Montana?
Yeah, I remember when she was like, I remember. Oh my God, there's so many memories that I have with your sister.
Iconic.
Yeah. I mean, the one that I never forget is when you guys were in the car and you're telling her that you're a rapper. She was like 6 or 7, huh? And she was sitting in the back seat.
No, she was in kindergarten because I was picking her up from kindergarten.
Yeah, and Mario's like singing or something, and then she's like, "Wow, you're very good." And like anything that you can do to Carlos, which is his family, is like, you know,
gas us up.
Yeah, boost their ego. And she was like, "Wow." What did she say? Wow, you're so good at singing or good at rapping?
She was sitting, so at that time I was driving a Nissan Altima. I was driving, you were in the passenger seat, and I forgot what song it was. And she was in the middle, you know, like imagine how most 5-year-olds are. She wasn't like on the window side or nothing. She was like in the middle, you know, like scooted forward in between the seats with her little backpack still on. And she was just like, I was singing, keep that in mind. And I was just like, oh no, she said something like,
"You're good at,"
you know, she was sitting like this in the middle. And she was like, "Wow, you could really see."
And he turned around and was like, with a big ass smile, and was like, "Yeah, you know, I try," or something like that. And then he was like, "I could rap too." And she was like, Wow, really? Did she asked you to rap about Oreos, right?
Yeah, she was like, because I told her, I was like, I could rap about anything. So yeah, then she was like, oh, rap about Oreos.
Didn't you say like I dip my Oreos in ice in milk or something like?
Yeah.
But you know what? The funny thing is not even that. That's the funny thing. The funny thing is that a couple days ago, the same scenario happened with Valentino, where they both sing or they I don't know what they do. So
Valentino's pretty much like an artiste. He
yeah,
wants to
so
sing.
Mario's giving him a shower. I'm in the bed, and I'm minding my own business, but I can still hear them. And I guess I started singing or something, and then here goes Mario. Um, did you know that I could rap or something like that? Did you tell him or something?
No, he said, "Wow, Dad, you could really sing." Keep in mind, I cannot sing for shit, but
it all just came. It did a full circle because I remember all I heard was like, "Oh yeah," or something like that.
No,
but
I told him, "Oh yeah, I could rap too."
Did he ask you to rap about milk?
No, it was pizza.
Oh yeah,
it was about pizza.
I was like, oh God, here we go again. But going back to what your sister said, she said, I remember because I was like, oh my God, I don't know, when we were in the car or we were sitting down, and she came.
It was at a party.
Yeah, and she came to us. She came to you, and she was like, I know who Hannah Montana is. She's Miley Cyrus, and she twerks now or something like that, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She's funny. Funny looking. No,
right. Anyway, so like I was saying, back to like me loving your family. I had a lot of fun. I think I have a lot of love for your family and individually like differently. And you're like always right because I don't know. I like your brother a lot. He's so cool. Yeah. I like them all. But like your brother drives me crazy because he talks so much. But
he's like a politician.
But we have a lot of fun. I think like we have a lot of like grown up conversations. But like he knows how to party. Did you see me when I was taking pictures of him? He was like, "Hey," he was like, "What's up?" He was like, "I like that picture you took yesterday."
No, was this at the beach?
No, because we celebrated his birthday at your mom's the day before.
Oh yeah.
And I took
it was the same day.
No, we did the dinner at your mom's, and then the beach was the next day.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I took like a portrait picture of him.
Oh.
And it came out nice. It really did. I was like, okay.
Oh, I gotta see this picture.
Came out nice. My skills are starting to show. And he was like, "Hey, I really like that picture you took of me yesterday." And I was like, "Yeah, it came out clean, huh?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Take some more of me."
He would.
That's why him and I walked to the beach, and I was like, "You want the beach as a background?"
Oh God, I really got to see these pictures.
Yeah, they actually turned out good.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's fun. He's a good time. I learned so much from him.
The axe throwing thing was fun.
Yeah, we did this axe throwing thing in Brentwood. I don't want to say the name because no free promo. And
there's only one.
There's actually 3. Not in Brentwood, but there's 2 in Brentwood, different companies.
There's one in Oakland, I think, or Hayward or something.
They're I guess they're getting pretty popular.
Yeah.
It's instead of throwing darts, you pretty much throw axes, but there's different games you play. That was pretty fun. The people we went to made it even more fun. It's just like our regular crew. Like, it really is our regular crew.
You're always like the people, and it's always the same people.
I got no friends.
It was fun.
Yeah, that was. That little bar was kind of whack.
Oh, when we went after?
Yeah, that little bar was whack.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what else did you expect? I already knew it was going to be. I'm like, we should have gone to Fuego.
Oh, not. We don't get free promo.
Yeah, but it was whatever. I was already drunk, so
yeah.
I didn't mind.
Were you drunk?
No.
Oh, I wasn't.
I was. What does Cameron Diaz say in her movie? I was buzzed enough, good enough to drive.
Oh,
don't drink and drive. That's just a joke.
But he did not drive. I drove.
That was just a joke. It's in a movie. Look it up.
Yeah.
It's Bad Teacher or something like that.
I think it is Bad Teacher.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that movie is hella funny.
Is that the last movie she did? Like, whatever happened to her?
I don't know. Last I heard, she was Puerto Rican.
Oh, no, but no, she is Latina.
She is.
She's always said that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's Latina that I didn't even know? Marilyn Monroe. She was Mexican.
I think I knew that.
Yeah, like
Or,
born
like-
in Mexico.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah.
I thought she was like a portion. Like
No,
a quarter,
like I might be getting this wrong,
like a
so I
slice of
don't.
the cake.
I don't even want to talk about it. But like, I read something about her having like a heritage in Mexico and being extremely proud.
Maybe that's where she got them curves.
Them
The
curves.
Latina curves.
What's the thing that she said, Mr. President? Is that her famous thing? Happy birthday, Mr.
Happy
President.
birthday.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. So
I'm
How
about
did-
to upset him. What did you think about Kim Kardashian wearing the dress?
the Indian.
No, the Marilyn Monroe dress.
Oh. I don't even. I don't. I should not even. Let's just change the subject. I mean, there's a lot of people who are upset about her wearing that dress.
Haters will hate.
I think I'm more upset about her putting her daughter in that Lion King thing.
Oh,
Anyway.
God.
Let's just change the subject. How was the beach for you? How did you like it?
You know, so the beach was about an hour and 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't mind driving there, but the thought of like, okay, I've been out in the sun, sandy, everywhere, and driving back home for an hour and a half, I was like, ugh.
Well,
But,
the closest. I mean, there's water here, the marina.
oh, not the dirty ass marina. It was fun though. I really enjoyed just seeing how happy Valentino was. I mean, we've taken him to the water, but like the beach, I think it was the first time.
Yeah, it was the first.
Keep in mind, guys, he's a COVID kid, so like the first 2 years, he really couldn't do much with his life. We really couldn't do much.
Yeah.
But it was good. The food was good. The snacks were good. My mom kept me on my toes, you know, just making fun of us. So that's always fun.
All I kept thinking is, you know, obviously now I'm so used to like you guys and your culture, right? But I kept thinking of when we went to the beach and seeing all the food and how much food there was packed. I just kept thinking of Disneyland, like the first time that your mom took out tortas.
Oh, every episode he got something slick to say about my mama.
No, I'm just like, I thought about that because I was like, I was like, what is she doing? You know, because I was so, I don't want to say like culture shock, but I was like, I didn't even know you were allowed to take your own food. I mean, I did up that torta though, and she gave it to me.
Yeah.
But
you
like,
did.
I know,
I think
but
you might have took
remember,
two.
but I was like, I don't know. I just kept thinking of that. I was like, oh my God, I remember when we went to Disneyland and this lady, you know, in my head, right, randomly like took out a torta at Disneyland. And I was like, I remember looking at you and I was like, what is she doing?
I was like, do you want one? Jamón or frijoles con chorizo y queso? Like, which one you trying to eat? You know what's funny? You know, like that thing on the TikTok app?
You can say TikTok, it's fine.
I'm not trying to say, well, actually, we are on TikTok, so we could promote them.
Yeah.
It's on that TikTok shop where they put that little like paisa music, and it's like something hella paisa that they're doing. I wanted to do that sound over us walking to the beach with all of our food. Do you know what noise I'm talking about?
No, like a sound.
Yeah, it's a sound, but it's a Mexican sound. Oh my God! Leave it
I think I know which one. It's just the beat, right?
It's
like
just the beat,
yeah,
and it's hella Mexican.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that with us carrying our loncheras. And our
I know exactly which
bags.
sound you're talking about.
Yeah. And my mom's saying, "Try my ceviche," and Rocio, "Try my aguachile."
There was so much food.
There's just so much food. How did you nap at the beach? So you took a nap on the beach, and I really don't get how people can nap with the hot ass sun hitting them.
I can nap anywhere. Like literally, if I put my head down while this camera's rolling, I can probably pass out.
You know what? He's pretty right.
I can nap anywhere. Like I just need 30 seconds, close my eyes, and my head down.
You do. Like, he does nap during the day, or if he has 10 minutes, he's like, I'm going to go take a 10-minute nap. I cannot. Like, once I wake up, I'm up. Once I go to sleep, like, I'm asleep. I am trying to work on... So I typically sleep like about 5 to 6 hours during the week. So I am trying to put something in my schedule.
Not like all together during each day. He's not like
no, I know crackhead. No crack here. No. But yeah, I am trying to do something where like once a day out of the weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, actually get 8 hours of sleep. Or if I'm not gonna sleep, at least be in bed relaxed. Yeah. This was the last weekend, or the first weekend I did that, which was pretty good.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because like you're usually up, and I'm usually up too, and usually on the weekends I grab my computer and I start playing games. And it was just weird because I was playing games and you were there. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because once I'm up, it's like I go downstairs.
I was like, okay, when is he gonna get up and leave?
Oh. Nada.
So I think, like talking about, I mean, we're super booked and busy. I mean,
this fame and all these
all of our 5 views. We upgraded our studio now, as you can tell, as you can see.
Yeah, we just had to get 5 views for him to go and spend a lot of money on
new camera, new lights, just everything. But I like it.
It better give me good lighting. What if it makes me hella pale? Or amarillo. You know how the Latinos be like, oh, estás bien amarillo? That's what I don't want to look like.
What's the other thing?
¿Feo? Nunca.
No, está bien rellenita. Rellenito.
Actually, I would not mind if the cameras did add 10 pounds to me.
Yeah.
That way I could be thick.
We should see. I'm trying a lot of new things, so we should see how it comes out.
Everything he tries just includes money. That's all I see.
Well, I mean, like trying out new things and figuring out.
I wish another camera could get this whole view.
Yeah.
This should be the real behind the scenes.
I took a video earlier. I'll probably show it, like a video, just so.
Please don't.
You can see maybe our old setup. It was like very humilde, very like, hi everyone. Yeah, ahora pues, we have lights everywhere.
Girl, you don't know what humilde is.
I know what humilde is. So what I was going to ask you, like I think throughout like all of these like events, right? Like we have an event next week. We have an event the week after that. Then my birthday's coming up, which if you know me, but you know what? Like I actually...
If you know him, then you know what kind of sandwich he got at the bodega.
Right? But you know what? Like I don't know what... Like I'm usually like very ready for my birthday, like 5 months, 6 months before. I already know what I'm going to do. I already have the invite ready. But like I'm 2 weeks in and I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to have people over. I don't know if I want to just go somewhere. I don't know. Maybe because I'm getting a little older.
Just a little. I mean, you should feel that way when you're getting into your 45s.
Bitch, I'm now 45. Anyways. So, and then we have, like we have a lot. Like the summer's very busy.
Everything's busy. Like starting next week, we literally have something to do every weekend.
How do you... Which I think it can be stressful, right? So how do you personally deal with like stress?
I get fucked up. No, I'm just kidding.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Clink, 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 clink. The way I deal with stress, I like to...
Negrita. No.
Negrito. No, I really like to garden, as you know. I like to trim my plants, water them. No, I'm not lying because it's true.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But I like to eat stuff I shouldn't eat. I don't know. I feel like I do good under
TV.
Stress.
Think and watch TV.
Oh yeah, I do like to watch TV. Just catch up on old stuff. Like if I see something that, oh, I forgot to watch this, I'll just screenshot a picture of it if I saw it on social media, and then I put it in a folder, and then I'll go back and watch it whenever I have time. You didn't know that?
I mean, I know you're organized as hell, but damn.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, that's why like you'll see me watching like weird ass stuff randomly. But I think I do very well under stress. I'm very good at multitasking. I'm good at doing a thing under stress. And I feel like when I'm not at least a slightly stressed, then I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, I feel like I should be doing something.
I don't think I'm very good under stress, but I'm very.
How do you feel about
Right. Again, I'm part of this podcast too. I don't think I'm good under stress, but I'm very good in uncomfortable situations. Like it's very different. Like I handle. I'm gonna chop this word up. Uncomfortability. Boom! I said it right. Very well, but stress, no. Like, yeah.
He'd be so annoying.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think for me is like turning on my game. I think that's
like that relaxes you and gives you no stress. I'm all sitting like a little boat leg, like.
Pareces Kiko.
No. Yeah, I feel like you do. Do you think that's kind of very much of a good balance for us?
What?
Like how I could deal with stress, I can multitask, and then sometimes where I'm like, okay, I need to calm down, tone down. It's you, so it's like a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Or no. Sí o no?
I mean, I think. Right. I mean, obviously, there has to be some sort of like. What do I keep telling? You're the yang to my yin, or
is it yin to my yang? Y'all know what the fuck we're talking
about. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, we've been together for almost over 15 years, so obviously there has to be. I know. I love Valentino when he's like, your husband.
Oh my God, he says that.
Yeah, he says your husband.
He's like, when he's mad.
Yeah, when he's mad at you.
When you do something or I do something, like vice versa, he'll definitely like come up to either or whoever the issue's with, and he'll just be like, your husband won't let me have a snack before dinner. Or what was the last thing you did to him?
I don't know. I'm always doing something to him.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. But he came up to the room and he was just like, well, your husband's over there not letting me do this and that. And then 10 minutes later, he went right to you and said the same thing about me. That little boy.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't like busted right through this door today.
You know what? I keep looking at the time and I'm like, well, one, he should be in bed already. Two, he's about to.
It's summer. He ain't got no school. No job.
Right? He is starting school. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so am I. I'm excited to be around more kids, have fun, and just explore what 4-year-olds do on the playground.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be cool. Hopefully I like the teacher.
I've been teaching him how to fight, but I'm like, I don't think I should.
He's teaching him how to like train fight.
Like box.
I'm going to teach him how to street fight. Like,
yeah. I'm like, put your hands like this and this is how you punch.
Ricardo's going to teach him combos that's going to get him popped in the head.
But then I was like, wait, I shouldn't be teaching him this. Because I was like, like, I don't want to get a call and be like, Valentino was boxing. No. But all I'm telling him is like, cover your face. Cover your face, Mio.
Oh, yeah. Don't let no one touch. One thing I always tell him is don't let no one touch your face because I don't like anyone touching my face because I don't like acne. But I could definitely see myself like telling him like, punch them, throw sand in their eyes so they can't see. Just I'm just kidding, y'all. Violence is not the way to go. I'm just kidding.
Right?
Hopefully his teacher's cool.
Cheers.
Cheers to Valentino.
Cheers to Valentino, his first day at school, which is coming up.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'm going to cry.
You know, I actually thought about I don't know if I'm going to cry because I don't want him to cry. Or I don't want him to think like we're leaving him there. I was a little crybaby. My mom had to like wait outside the classroom for like an hour. And then we had like big old windows. I went to Turner Elementary School and I was in like the dual language class, like the Spanish and English class. And I remember my mom would be like, cuando salgas voy a estar aquí afuera. Tú nada más mira la ventana. And, you know, like every 5 minutes, I would like, look.
And she waited there?
She would wait there for like 15, 20 minutes and I would just look. And I was like, oh, my mom's there. And then I would look and she wouldn't be there and I would start crying. I'd be like,
oh, God.
She left me forever. And then
see, but I wasn't... Again, I don't know if because I grew up in the city, but I don't remember missing my mom.
Well, I feel like, no offense, but you also didn't grow up with your mom.
Yeah, true.
You know, I was very much a mama's boy.
I mean, I think I became a mama's boy instantly when I first met my mom, but I was 6 already when I already had met her, right?
I was 4.5. And I think the thing for me that made it very difficult was I didn't really know the language half these kids were saying. You know, I was like learning English and even Spanish. I probably.
Yeah.
But I was like learning English and all these like teachers and kids talking.
We should have an episode where I know we touched a little bit about like growing up, but we should have an episode where we talk about like our experiences here when we were kids. I feel like mine was a fucked up one, but it is what it is.
Mine was good for the most part. Yeah, I definitely want to say mine was good. I grew up in apartments, so I grew up with like a lot of friends and a lot of people, you know, walking to school and back and seeing like pretty much everyone from our apartment complex walking their kids and stuff like that. Once I learned English was fun, but I was a little like sucker when I was younger. Like I was kind of like a punk bitch.
Was
once I learned English, it was over. No.
It was over. And I think for me it was super different, right? Because I didn't grow up with like kids outside. I grew up in the era where like Xbox Live was like coming a thing. I'm showing my age here.
Yeah, I'm like, how?
But Xbox Live and like talking to people over the games that you play it's really not that old. Mm-hmm. You know, it got introduced when I was growing up, and I rather do that. So I used to talk to my friends
through the video games. Yeah, like me growing up in apartments, like we would have that after school, like knock knock knock, you come out and play. We had a pool. And like a park in our apartment complex. All of the apartment complex we lived in. So we always were surrounded by other kids.
I even had a girlfriend through the video game. I know.
What does Santa Claus say? Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I even had a girlfriend through the video game. And I used to like go and like farm things and like give her money and buy her things.
What game was this?
Final Fantasy.
They had farms?
Yeah, like you go out and you kill things.
Is he lying? Someone that plays video games tell me.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy had farms?
Yeah, like you go out, like you go farm, so you go kill animals.
But isn't Final Fantasy like... Oh no, it's Final Destination.
Yeah, I'm talking about Final Fantasy 11. Like, oh, I used to play that. I don't play that.
Isn't that the one that you kill dragons and stuff though?
Yeah, but I play 14 now. I used to play 11. It came out on the PS2. Anyway, so I used to go out and like farm and like kill animals and gather like things that I would sell, and then I would like surprise my girlfriend with like items in the game.
So wait, were you actually playing with real people?
Yeah, when you see me play and you see characters, everyone is a character. Cuckoo. Like I used to like sit there and like fight a dragon for like 8 hours.
Are you telling me of them? Because I knew that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you did know that. but it was fun. So that's what I did when I was young. Kill dragons.
Oh, that was 35 years ago?
Bitch. It was down to 35. All right, so I wanted to ask you like a question, but I forgot what I wanted to ask you.
What I want for my birthday, what I want for Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. What do you want for your birthday? I feel like you have to tell me.
I don't want
Is there
anything.
something you want? Me neither. I can never think. Like when people ask me like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I can give you a couple things, but
I mean, as you should. But I don't think like there's anything you need, right?
no, I don't.
Just me.
I just need you. Tu amor.
Oh. Tu amor. We should have her. So we could talk about our party line years.
I've never got into that.
Well, I hope you don't get into it now, but I mean, I was probably like 13, 14,
I don't
talking
think
to
that's
like.
around anymore.
I wonder if it's around. Someone, if you know it's around, leave it in the comments. I want the number. I want to call it.
Hey, nobody does that.
Maybe
I think
we
if
could
anything,
do it during the episode.
I think there's a thing, but I don't know. I might. I see it on TikTok. It's called like omelet or something, where people go and like you have 30 seconds to talk to somebody. I don't know. I might.
Oh, I want to try that. Omelet?
I think it's what it's called. There's this guy who draws people. He's Asian and he draws people all the time. And
So this is not like, what are you wearing?
No. Well, I mean, I think you can.
Oh,
Because I don't know. I might be speaking about the wrong thing, but there's a lot of people that I see on TikTok that go on that, and some people are like rude and nasty. I don't know. But
no, I think the party line was fun. I would go with my friends. Like my friends and I would be together, going on there seducing like older women, older men, or I think they have this thing where like you could be like switch rooms. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say I'm right. Where you could, if you wanted to talk to someone private, you'd be like, "Oh, go to click 7 or go to chat 7." I'm not really sure how it works because it was so long ago. So when other people,
bitch.
right? So then when other people would go, you could silently like transfer rooms with them and hear their whole conversation.
Like a three-way?
Yeah, but like let's say I wanted to flirt with you, right? So then I could be like, "Oh, go to chat room 7." And then you would go to chat room 7 right with me. But if there's other people, they could technically go in chat room 7. But a lot of times they would stay quiet, but you could hear other people's conversation. So you would hear all types of stuff. You would hear people having like phone sex.
Oh.
I think that's when I got introduced to phone sex. Like not saying that I did it, but like you would hear other people, "What are you wearing?" And "Oh, like how would it feel if I kissed you?"
Ew, I've never
just random stuff like that.
I never got into that. What I got into, and you know, like I met, you don't know them, but I have a friend named Tony who obviously he lives far, but like that's how I met him. Do you remember Shella? No.
Who?
Shella?
Is that an app or a girl?
No, it's a guy.
Oh. No.
So again, he lives in Ontario, I think. I don't know. But these were like the people that I met through like Yahoo chat rooms. I got into Yahoo.
So it's pretty much the same thing, just typing, right?
Yeah, but I remember we used to be like ASL, which it was like age, sex, and location.
Wait, what was it?
ASL.
ASL, age, sex, and location.
It was like the
I
thing.
thought that was the internet.
No, that's DSL.
No, DSL's sucking lips.
No, DSL is the internet.
DSL and sucking lips.
No, so DSL, the actual, well, yeah, I guess you can, but DSL was after dial-up.
Oh.
You didn't have DSL?
I don't know what I had. I had MSN.
You had dial-up. You look like a dial-up girl.
No, we had the best internet. I know that for a fact because my brother was like into downloading.
LimeWire.
Yeah, in BearShare.
Yeah. So I had DSL. I never had dial-up. I had DSL. But I got into that. That's what I got into. Chat rooms.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
And I used to be good at like coding, so I used to own the motherfucking chat rooms. Everyone.
I didn't.
Yeah, everyone went.
I was really quick to just switch changing numbers and giving them to people. Because I had a Metro at the time. So, like when you first had Metro, it was rare if you got a new phone and kept your old number.
I never had a Metro.
I did. That was fun. Like, I remember when I first had my first Metro, I was a freshman in high school.
I had Singular.
Well, I had Singular too because, I've been having credit since I was like 16, so don't get it twisted.
I had Singular and I had T-Mobile for the Sidekick.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. That's cute. Yeah. I had Singular too. I think I had Singular at some point I had like two phones, and I think it came from like having a Metro PCS as my first phone. It was like $35 a month, but it was only in the 925.
I know, just because that's when it was local. Oh, ghetto.
It was local. Like if I went to LA, I had like no phone. All I could do is like play Tetris. Like I don't even think there was texting back then. Or if like you wanted to add texting, it was like another $5, unlimited texting. I don't know, but I had Metro. It was pretty fun because then like every 6 months I would switch my phone or switch to case every like weekend.
My cousin used to work at Metro.
Yeah. My comadre used to work at Metro.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Your cousin?
Crystal.
Oh no, I'm talking about Rocio.
Oh, I'm talking about Crystal.
Oh, she used to work at Metro?
Yeah, she used to work at Metro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she used to work at Metro.
I feel like I had a Sidekick at some point, but I didn't like it.
I love my Psych.
No,
I even put in my resume that I used to type. I forgot the amount of words that I used to type.
I had a Razor. And my mom probably still has that Razor.
The little red one?
No, it was silver, but you could switch the case. It was like a flip phone. You could switch the cases on it. It was like when Razor by Motorola became a thing. But
I never had a Razor. I had Sidekicks. I had a two-way. Do you know what a two-way
pager? A pager? Yeah. I had a pager, but
I had a two-way pager.
Girl, I didn't have time for that. Like, it was so stupid to like remember the codes.
Oh no, I didn't have to go through codes. Mine was texting, but it kind of sucks because it only worked with other people that had two-way. So if you didn't have a two-way, they didn't.
My pager was like see-through. Like I remember I had like a blue one that was see-through where you could see like all the little like wires and stuff in it, and then like a clear one. And then after that, I think that's when cell phones became a thing. And I don't even know how I got the pager, but I wasn't paying for it. Someone else was paying for it.
My first cell phone was like in 1995, 1996. And it was like this big old phone that used to take the antenna out. I'm just showing my age here. Because I used to take the bus to school. So my mom was like, I need you to... That's why, I'm not opposed to like giving Valentino a cell phone at an early age.
He's not going to have a phone. Because
my mom was like, I used to take the bus. So my mom was like, hey, this is for security. So I had this big old phone that I used to take the antenna, and it was huge.
At what age do you think he should have a phone?
I mean, I think it all depends. I mean, he already has a tablet. He already calls us.
Yeah, but I don't want him to have a phone so young. Especially because like his school's right around the corner, and he knows how to get.
I would say like 9.
Okay, that's doable. Yeah. I actually thought you were gonna say like when school starts.
Oh no, 8 or 9. I think it's a good age for me personally. All right.
So wait, you took the bus. Let's go back to that. How was that?
It's a thing to do
over there. Is it like taking BART pretty much since you're from the city?
I love taking BART.
Bitch, no, you don't. You is a lie. You always say I hate the BART. People steal.
Well, I hate taking the BART to work, but I like the fact that I don't have to drive. Like I'd rather take BART than sit in traffic for like 2 hours.
I would always walk home, and then finally, me and another friend that never took the bus, we were just like.
Didn't I get you on the first time on a bus?
No.
In the city, we got on a bus.
Nope.
We did.
Not the first time. I had already been on the bus. The first time I got on the bus when I was like in 8th grade.
No, but I'm talking about the bus in the city. In San Francisco. Yeah, I was the first person to
I've never even been on a bus in the city.
Yes, I'll remember.
The only time I ever took a bus in the city was when my ex-boss wanted me to go to court. and I didn't know how to use the bus.
With Mario?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I could have swore it was Bart.
Maybe it was Bart.
Or the
It was
Muni.
probably Bart.
I think it's the Muni. One of them.
I don't know, but no, out here it was like me and my friend. I remember.
Yeah, but out here the bus is like super confusing. The city is super easy.
It's not. That's what people think, but it's not. Like we literally planned it, and we're like, we're gonna figure it out together. I just remember like we agreed on like bringing snacks.
You're not allowed to eat in the bus.
You're allowed to do whatever you want on the bus. Ain't nobody following those rules. But we got on the bus from outside of our school, and like we're just gonna take it, and whenever we get close to our house, then we'll get off because we didn't know like how the bus route started and ended or what. So I remember we just started seeing like people pull the little string, and I guess that meant like, oh, someone's gonna get off. Yeah, I guess that meant like someone's gonna get off on that stop. So then I remember we're like 10 minutes walking from my house, and I was just like, like I'm just gonna do it here because I was scared. Like, what if the bus doesn't stop close to my house and I end up somewhere else?
I remember when I always think about this. There was one time there was this lady on the bus. She was a little bit violent. She used to have trolls in her
trolls.
Cane. Trolls, the trolls,
the little hair sticking up things.
But she had the heads, and she had a cane.
And she was violent.
Yeah.
How do you know she was violent?
Because sometimes she'll try to hit people.
I never felt like her.
And she used to sit in the middle because I don't know. When you're young, I don't know. I used to get in the back of the bus, and a lot of things happen in the back of the bus.
Okay, Rosa Parks.
So she used to sit right in the middle of like the aisle, the little aisle. She used to like rock back and forth.
Oh, she was crazy.
And she had a cane with like with trolls, but she only had the heads.
Did anyone ever fuck with her? Because I feel like you should already know that bitch is crazy.
No. There's a couple. I don't know. You just don't mess with certain people like that. You just leave them.
So how far was your school from the bus? Like, why were you taking a bus?
It was, so I used to live on, you know where I used to live, right? So my school was on 16. So that's about
6 blocks away.
6 blocks.
You lazy bitch.
No, but it wasn't just like that. So I used to live on South Venice, and my school was like on Church. So it wasn't just 6 blocks. Then it was like 6 more blocks going up.
Oh, no, y'all blocks are different. Yeah.
So it wasn't just like, sometimes I used to walk home. But it wasn't just like 6 blocks, like, oh, I'm home.
Shout out to San Francisco, the Mission.
Oh yeah, my Mission
Look
shirt.
at his shirt.
Yeah, I'm from the Mission.
Look at my man looking scrumptious.
From the Mission. Right? That's what you thought when you first saw me.
No, was it?
All right, well, do your line.
Is it? Are we already ending this episode?
Yeah.
Wow, time flies when you're having a good time.
I feel like that every day of my life with you, babe.
Bitch. So where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. I actually have not been posting on TikTok.
Oh.
I know. But you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Rick415.
Nice.
Yeah. You can obviously find me
here.
here. Yeah, bro. You can find me here, and we have our TikTok account as well. So make sure you follow us there and here.
What is a TikTok account?
Is Identi-Tea .podcast.
Okay. For me, you could find me at branded
Where can we find
_MC on Instagram and TikTok.
All right. That's it. Cheers.
We should start to say like something when we're about to close out. You know how like Cristina
Con mucho,
Primer
mucho
Impacto.
amor.
That was, what's his name?
Walter Mercado.
Is he alive?
No.
Oh.
He passed away.
Did he ever come out? Or is just something we never asked, but we knew?
I know he had a documentary before he passed away, but we should watch it. It's called Walter.
I kind of figured that, but what's that other lady, Cristina? I don't know her last name.
Oh, she used to go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have something like that. That would be very iconic.
Yeah.
Don Francisco had something too.
No?
Okay, are you 1,000% sure?
I can't remember him having anything.
Do you remember the show called Siempre en Domingo? It was kind of like the Sábado Gigante version, but on Sundays.
No.
He missed out.
I never seen that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks to everyone for tuning in. And this is the part where you go.
You tell me why my fingers were already going like this, but I was like, no, I'm fighting it. I'm over here fighting it. Yeah, thank you, everyone. And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, cut!
Here's the part where you start twerking.
I was actually thinking that. I was like, I wonder if I still got it. I should start twerking in front of the camera. Or what if I do like the Ciara when she's on the car?
Oh, God.
And I'm like, wait, is it? Oh. Or what if I do the ride?
No, it won't.
He liked the way I ride.
It won't make it. It will be cut out.
Oh, my producer gonna cut me.
Oh, we're both matching shoes. All right.
Tell me when we're on.
We're on now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. What episode is this?
9?
Girl, you say 9 every time. Let me just confirm. Our market is so good. They can't wait to try.
It's crazy because our voices.
This is episode 9.
Our voices are so. Like your voice is louder than mine. So like balancing it, it's crazy. But I think I got it. It shows like.
Oh, okay. So let me know when you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Identi-Tea podcast. This is season.
Just say identity. Don't
As you could tell, we already jumped to season 2 with a new production team and everything. No, I'm just playing. Okay.